Hello, I'm a counselor at Webb City High School and I would like to talk to you about enrolling for your freshman classes. Your enrollment will occur on March 14th and 15th. If your last name begins with letters L through Z, you will enroll on March 14th. If your last name begins with A through K, you will enroll on the 15th. As you prepare for enrollment in Cardinal time, you will be given copies of the following papers. You will have a personal plan of study, which will be a purple sheet, a freshman sign-off sheet, which is green and has a practice schedule on the back, a master schedule that lists all the teachers and classes that are available for you to take at Webb City High School, and a freshman enrollment sheet, which is also a green sheet that will be given to you a couple of days before enrollment. As you look at your personal plan of study, you should focus on choosing a career cluster and pathway. These are found in the program of studies at the beginning of the book, or if you're looking online in the first section of the program of studies. This is a look at the personal plan of study that you will be given, and it is two-sided. One side will contain your name and what career path and cluster you choose, along with your 9th grade schedule. So as you choose your career path and cluster from the program of studies, you need to transfer that information in pencil to the personal plan of study that you're given. This is also an opportunity for you to look at what classes you'll be taking as a 9th grader and what electives that you plan on taking. On your schedule, you should include an English class, which will be Communication Arts 1, a social studies class, which is Geography and World History, a science class, and you can choose between physical science or physics, a math class, which will be Algebra 1, or if you took algebra as an 8th grader, you will sign up for geometry, speech and health, and a PE or JROTC. If you choose to take JROTC, it takes the place of both your PE and your health class. In addition to these 6 classes, you will need to choose 2 elective classes to enroll in. This is an example of what the master schedule will look like. The master schedule contains all of the teachers and classes that you will be able to enroll in as an incoming freshman, along with what hours those classes are offered. Blank spaces, there are no classes offered in that particular block. Otherwise, the ones that are highlighted in red, the algebra and the geometry listed on this page, you would need to know which blocks you can actually take those classes. Your schedule worksheet looks like this over here to the right. The schedule worksheet is on the back of your green sign-off sheet, and it has a place at the bottom for you to list all 8 classes that you are planning on taking, and then using the master schedule that I just got done showing you, you can circle the times that those are available. So for example, Algebra 1 is offered every single block, so you would write Algebra 1 to the left, and over to the right you would circle all of the 8 different spots. This gives you some flexibility in your schedule because as classes close and you have to mark those off, you will be able to see what hours are still available. You'll also be given a freshman sign-off sheet. Your freshman sign-off sheet looks like this. This is where you can see all of the classes that are required listed down here on the left, and then what electives you can sign up for over here on the right. So after you work on a practice schedule and see kind of where classes are available and where you want to put them, then you're going to fill out the top portion of the freshman sign-off sheet. And then classes like your math class, or if you've been recommended for a reading class, those classes need a teacher signature beside them. Your freshman enrollment sheet looks like the image over to the right. This is what you will actually bring to enrollment, the day of enrollment. So when you figure out your final schedule, the exact schedule that you want to be signed into, you will transfer it over onto this sheet in pencil, and you will list the class along with what teacher teaches it in the different blocks. The top part of the sheet is first semester, and the bottom part is second semester. Most classes are full year classes, so you will write it in both blocks, but if you have a semester class, then you will only write it in the semester that it's offered. So what do you need to bring to enrollment? The day of enrollment, you need to bring your purple sheet, which is your completed personal plan of study. And remember that we really only expect you to complete the freshman portion of that purple sheet, along with what career path and cluster that you are planning for after high school. You need to bring a completed sign-off sheet, which is your green sheet. That's the one that has all the classes listed on the bottom half. A completed freshman enrollment sheet, which is your green sheet that you will be given a couple of days prior to enrollment. This is the one that's kind of your final copy where you actually expect to take those classes. And remember to put the teacher name next to the class that you're planning on taking and to fill it out in pencil. And then your assigned enrollment number slip. Make sure that you have that so that you know when it's your turn to go into the gymnasium to sign into classes.
$136.
All right.
Very good.
No, it's just Blackburn. Burn. Oh, I see that. It was like a
Yeah, I was in a hurry. I just had to write it out there. Like that.
Yeah, she's over there.
Right.
I was thinking that, like, the guys are expensive, and I don't know the long-term ramifications of it.
I did LASIK, Randall.
Because if you do it now, and, you know, when we live
There you
Geometry's
go.
over here.
Okay, that looks good. Thank you. You have the same classes at the bottom?
yeah.